Well, good evening, everyone. My name's Suzanne Steele, and I am in New Hampshire. And tonight I am joined by not only two amazing women, but they're two amazing women that are part of my real family. My sister, Lori Jones, is in South Carolina, and my aunt, Ann Brienza, is also in New Hampshire. The three of us are here tonight as independent NECAN consultants, sharing something that we all found that gave benefit to us. I, like this little boy, was looking 24 years ago for a way to help me get my health back. I was searching, and fortunately, a good friend of mine cared enough about me to share something that changed my life and got me back to living an active life again. So, we're going to share a few bits of information with you, and we hope it is beneficial.
What Suzanne was looking at was a company that was based on research and health development. It came out of Japan, and it was founded in 1975 by a man who had a vision for world peace through world health. His family had been affected by the ravages of World War II, and he was looking for a way to spread peace, but he also was looking for a way to raise money for his son who needed medical attention. So he kind of coupled his ingenuity with some friends of his and opened up in Japan, and then eventually sent its world headquarters to the US in California. The company is still debt free and has so many global happy customers. Mr. Masuda's vision was based on the 5 pillars of wellness, and Suzanne was looking for something that would help her in one area of the pillar, which was the body, as was I. It was coincidental that I discovered something similar. And I was very interested in how it was going to affect the rest of my life because my body was aching, which made me very cranky. My family wasn't happy. I wasn't able to give back to society. And finances were something that were good at the point, but things changed as we know they do. So, in order to live a life in balance, all of these areas of our lives, all these 5 pillars, if they're in balance, then we're living a happy, purposeful life. And usually what happens is people decide to do more than just feel good themselves. And we're going to see how you can do that. But it's based on the idea of humans being more. Like Mr. Masuda was hoping that the world would be peaceful if people became healthy. So let's take a look and see. And as we go through the slides, think about these 5 pillars and see if there's something that you could need help in, like we did.
Now, most people have their total focus on their finances. They're spending all their time on that finance pillar, but at that the if you're focused just on the finances, it is affecting the rest of your pillars because you aren't spending quality time with your family and friends. You aren't doing other things for society. And possibly you're living a life of a lot of stress and things are breaking down. Well, I was in the corporate world for many years, 29 to be exact. Fortunately for me, when I found the solutions that help my health, it became a side business for me because people noticed I was feeling better and asked what I was doing. Well, this side business, this side gig, works because we live in a society where we can have a portable business from our phone, from our tablet. For me, this business became a passion because I love to be able to help people, help them live better lives. I wasn't really able to do that in the corporate world, but fortunately, I started this as this side gig, as I said. And when I got outsourced from that corporate job, I was very happy that I had additional income coming in.
So there are many health facts out there, and basically all of our bodies are burdened. We've had increased stress over the last year and a couple months, and it's caused disease and things that we have not seen in such a huge impact. It also affects our sleep, and your immune system drops dramatically when you just lose one night's sleep. There's weight issues, and I can attest to this, being 107 pounds less than I used to be. And water. We might think that we're drinking very, very good water because it's bottled, but that's not necessarily the case. And we can also see the health trends because of those body burdens. You can see that this child here is holding the phone and probably thinks that's a great thing. And it can be, like Suzanne was sharing about the gig economy, but it also zaps your energy. All of the electronics that we use, it causes our bodies to have more of a burden. And this child here, the trend now is that they have cardiac issues. I know children at his age that have diabetes. I saw a child that was 50 pounds overweight at age 8 the other day, and it still shocks me. There's a study that University of North Carolina just did for 400,000 people. And they found that the chronic issues that overweight people have, they actually have a 50% more chance of contracting the virus. And they also have a 50% chance of dying from the virus just because of the chronic illness in their bodies. So these trends are very scary at this point, especially for children who used to never have these diseases. But there's a solution.
Well, very often these preventable diseases could be caused by daily choices, and the choices become habits, and over time, they will make a radical difference in how you are at the end of the day, month, year, or century. For example, if you choose every morning to get up and put some acidic liquid into your body, it really isn't a horrible thing, but it's really not going to do anything for you. We have some suggestions of what you can put into your body first thing that will help alkalize your body. And alkalizing your body, of course, will become a good thing because your body will be able to ward off all of these ugly diseases and issues that Lori was just talking about that will help your body become better. But these are small choices that we make every single day. And I know I'd like to be the lady with the sunglasses and be smiling rather than the one that made poor choices and her habits became bad habits. So let's see what Niken has to offer in this area. We've chosen to take an active part in our life, to choose wellness. And it means that we have to kind of be on guard on what we put in our mouth and what we're sleeping on and what we're breathing and our mental attitude and many factors. So we've taken this path to be healthy by choice, not by chance, as many of the people on the call have. But it's not something that happens overnight. It's something that you develop habits towards, that you really become aware of these tiny choices that will really make a big difference.
So why a wellness home and why now? Well, Niken's created this concept of a wellness home, and see this beautiful picture of a greenhouse. A greenhouse allows plants to thrive. Well, if not now, why wouldn't you want to start thinking about things that could help you thrive now, right? Well, a greenhouse creates the optimal environment. And as Anne just said, small changes. If you make small changes, these small changes can yield big results. The beauty of what we call our wellness home, you don't need a building permit. You don't even need a second mortgage. So what's important now? It depends on what you eat, what you drink, the quality of air you breathe, and the quality of your sleep. So let's look closer.
Niken offers us some timely solutions in 4 areas of our lives. And it basically is based on replicating nature in the area of nutrition, whole food, organic, based products in the area of energy, utilizing Mother Earth's energy and or Father Sun's. In the area of environment, what Suzanne was mentioning in our wellness homes, what we breathe, what we drink. And then, of course, we spend a third of our life sleeping. Nikken offers us a way to improve our lives when we do that. Taking a closer look, one of the products that Nikken offers in the area of nutrition that's very timely is called immunity. It's 14 different mushrooms, and in the Asian world, mushrooms has long been known to provide a very, very strong immune boost. And wouldn't we all want that now? Instead of putting something toxic and experimental in our body, we might choose to improve our own body's immune system. So that's a choice.
And our Kenzen Vital Balance is a meal replacement. It is kosher, it is vegan. It actually wakes your brain up and keeps your brain working at an efficient manner. It keeps you full all day. When I used to lifeguard, I'd have one of these and swim a 500, and then I'd paddle a 500 and do a 20-yard swim with a brick on my chest. And I'd have this shake at 8 in the morning and I'd still be full at 1. So it keeps you full. And then the second thing that we have is our vegan mix. And this is an amazing product. This is actually replacing fruit and vegetable servings in your nutrition. Both of these are on the go. This is chocolate and this is vanilla. And if you put them together, now you have a chocolate shake. It also, it helped me to lose 107 pounds, but now it helps me to maintain that weight that is gone. And it's amazing on the go when you're at home and with children, whether they're on laptops learning or you're at home from your work during this time. This is a very good choice for on the go and quick and at home, a better choice than a lot of things that we choose.
And Jade Greenzymes is right here. It's a very alkalizing food. And we are tempted when we're home, a lot of people now that are working from home or schooling from home, this curbs those cravings that one may have. And some people will put it in the drink as well and get those good greens in the drink, or I just like it plain myself. Another thing that you can add to your shake is called Super Siaga, and this is high in antioxidants. And this is great for these times to keep our bodies supported. You put it in with the chocolate shake, and now it's a berry shake and even tastier, or just with water. I also like to mix it up with some nuts and shake it up in a container, and gives that sweetness with only 10 calories.
And then we have our insoles. This was the first product that was created by Nikken. And it was actually my first product in my wellness home. And I added products along the way, one by one. These you slide in your shoes, and within a 30-minute period of time, back in 2012, the chronic issue I had for 10 years that I limped with, it was gone. That's not everybody's case, but it sure was mine, and it changed my mind about Nikken and their products. It gave me more energy, and my feet felt fantastic. And of course, we have our Kenko Ground. This is an amazing product. The slide with the child, you know, there is a solution to getting all that voltage from all the electronics that we use constantly. And that is grounding. You can put your feet outside. Some of you can't do that right now with snow or cold weather or whatever. But you could either do that, or you plug this in to the ground hole in your outlet. And then you can touch this with any part of your body, your face, your hands, your feet, and all that voltage from all of that electronics. Instead of feeling so tired and worn out, there you have energy, and all that voltage goes straight down into the ground. It's an amazing product, and it's nice and soft and it's easy to use. It's a great solution to the negative energy that we have.
In the area of environment, we talked about having a wellness home. Well, you can't do without air. And if you have bad air, your body is going to have to filter it. Niken offers a solution. It's a multi-stage HEPA filter that is, the cursor's on it right now. That's very light in weight. It's under 15 pounds that you can move from room to room. I know here in New Hampshire, we have a wood stove going probably 8 to 10 months out of the year. And this little baby does a miracle in our living room, dining room, kitchen area. It'll cover almost 400 square feet, and it does a wonderful job of keeping the air clean. And it's basically as clean as a hospital operating room. So isn't it a one? Oh, and also generates negative ions, which is a wonderful thing if you can't get to the ocean or walk in the forest. Lori, you're muted.
The PyMag living water is absolutely amazing. We have a waterfall, we've got the travel bottle there, and we also have shower heads. Again, with the lifeguarding, I lifeguarded for many years with just the PyMag waterfall, and I was drinking the PyMag water, which is living water. You take tap water, potable water, and you pour it through the top, and it just comes through that filter, gets rid of everything that's not good for your body. And then there's some mineral stones, and it puts all the good stuff back in. And then it goes through a magnetic field, which actually organizes the molecules and helps them to go through your cell wall. So you're dehydrated. If you're dehydrated, you get hydrated faster. And so the only thing I changed was I added the shower head. And then I stopped using lotion for the first time in my life as a lifeguard in South Carolina. That's pretty amazing. PyMag water is most like the water in your body. That's why you can be hydrated and hydrated so well. It's an amazing product. It's a game changer.
So did you ever go without sleep or poor night's sleep for more than 1 or 2 nights? I know that that's what happened to me back 20 years ago, and I was miserable until Suzanne loaned me this. This is a cutaway version of the mattress pad. You see it folded up there. It has magnetics in it. It also has natural latex. It helps your body rest. And also you can be like a little emerging butterfly because they also offer a comforter. And that is the true definition of the word comfort. It has magnetics in it, but it also has ceramic fibers that cool or warm you. So my sleeping partner of 50 years, he is always warm and I'm usually cooler than him. Well, we can sleep under one blanket, which to me is like a miracle, instead of me having to pile blankets up or him having to throw them off and have a constant argument in our sleep. Another item that we have that is wonderful is the pillow, and it's ergonomically designed so that you have magnetics in here for relaxation, and the natural fill of the natural latex can be added to or taken away. You can customize the firmness of your pillow, which is really ingenious. But in this time of wearing masks, which everyone is probably, not too thrilled about, this mask I will never stop wearing. This is the eye mask, which also has the cooling and warming fibers so that you can relax if it's hot in your room or if it's cool in your room. This will make sure that your head and eyes and cheeks stay nice and temperate. It also blocks out the light. It has magnetics in it so that if you watch the 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock news and you become agitated, this will help calm you down.
And so we've seen a lot of products. We've talked about the economy and the gig economy. And, what does that have to do with our potential? Well, as consultants, it's like we're planting seeds. And I'm glad that my sister over a, 12-year period actually kept planting seeds. And I finally got the insoles. And she doesn't know how many people that I've affected with Nikan, nor my aunts, nor anyone else that she's shared. And it's like an orchard. Once you get to help people and they help people, you just don't realize how many people you can help. And my sister always knew that I'd be healthy. She knew that I would lose all the weight I needed to lose. Um, and she knew that I would be able to affect other people as well in a positive way. And you don't know your potential. So it's something to think about.
So we hope over the last few minutes, if you looked at those 5 pillars of wellness and you saw something that may need some more balance, or you thought of someone that could use some more balance, hopefully something you heard tonight caused you to say, maybe there's something here. If so, you might just want to connect the person that shared this with you to the person that you're thinking of and make that impact. Or you might be ready to start your wellness home and become a customer. Maybe you've already done that, and maybe you do want to make a bigger impact that Lori was just talking about, and join our consultant team that is a global wellness team that we all work together. Whatever it is, we look forward to working with you and helping you out.